Hello everyone, it's Aaron from Rudy Visuals, and in today's video we are reviewing the newly released Luminar AI. So see you after that intro. So you may remember earlier in the year, we reviewed Luminar 4 by Skylum Software, an all-in-one photo editing program designed as a simpler, more newcomer-friendly alternative to Adobe Lightroom and Photoshop. Well, now Skylum have released a new standalone program, Luminar AI, which is the first image editor fully powered by artificial intelligence. What that means for you is that it's designed to streamline and simplify the entire process of photo editing to help with time-consuming and complex editing tasks. So whether you're a complete beginner or a seasoned pro, it allows anyone to be able to create professional-looking edits with just a few simple sliders and clicks. So Luminar AI is not supposed to be an alternative to Lightroom and Photoshop like Luminar 4 was, but rather a more simplified and simple editor for people interested in photography, but perhaps don't enjoy, have the knowledge or the time to learn and edit photos for hours on end. For example, people who have a need for high quality images, but don't rely on them solely. For example, Instagram and social media professionals, people working in marketing, content creators, YouTubers, small business owners, educators, etc, etc. And by the way guys, if you'd like to purchase Luminar AI for yourself, do use our affiliate link in the description box below, which will entitle you to some early bird and bundle discounts. So we've been using the beta copy of Luminar AI for about a week now. So let's discuss some of the pros and cons that we've encountered and see whether it's right for you guys. Well, right off the bat, pricing is definitely a major plus. So whereas something like Lightroom demands a monthly subscription, Luminar AI starts from just £59. So you buy it once and that's it. You pretty much own it for life. However, probably the biggest selling point here is the incredibly streamlined and simple interface. Now take it from us, we know firsthand that learning Lightroom and Photoshop can be very intimidating and daunting at first, but Luminar AI does a great job of making things really straightforward, and getting to grips with the UI was very easy. The layout is very intuitive and takes you through every step of the editing process, from importing your image to picking a template and then making further adjustments to finally exporting. The reason why this is such a great software for beginners in particular are the plethora of AI features that basically does all the heavy lifting and automates a lot of the tedious aspects of photo editing. Some of the standout AI tools are the Sky AI, which automatically scans and replaces your sky. There's the Skin AI, which auto removes blemishes and smooths out skin. There's the Atmosphere AI, which adds things like fog, mist, and haze, which creates a more atmospheric image for landscapes, as well as a host of other AI tools such as composition, iris, structure, and body AI. Now, to go through all of these would literally take me like an hour long, but to summarize, each tool scans your image, fully automates the editing process for you, turning what would be a number of complex steps into literally a slider and a few clicks. Now, you still have complete control over every step if you want, but the great thing about the AI tools is that they save you a lot of time. Now, some of the AI tools are better than others. For example, we really loved the sky replacement, but the composition AI, for example, sometimes give us some funny results. So you can't always rely solely on them. Now, my personal opinion is definitely use them, but it's worth going and making further adjustments rather than just like relying fully on them. Another pro is the huge amount of provided templates. So these are pretty much like looks or like Instagram filters. However, Luminar will actually analyze your image before you even start and suggests which template will actually go with your image, again saving you time. And unlike something like Lightroom where you would apply a preset and then tinker with the settings, Luminar AI already does all of it for you. There are a number of templates with a variety of different styles, so you'll definitely find something to suit every situation. The templates themselves can also be fully adjusted, so you can also customize them to your liking and use them as a great starting point. Now, in our opinion, some of the templates are much better than others. There's a really good selection for landscapes and street photography, for example, but we would have liked to have seen some more for portraits, which can be a little bit hit and miss, but your mileage may vary. Speaking of which, Luminar AI can be used to edit portraits. There are some great features like the Skin AI, the Iris AI, and Body AI. However, we felt as, we are professional portrait photographers, the end product of some of the automated processes were sometimes a little overdone done, for example, like the Iris AI, and it kind of lacked the polish and subtlety that you could do manually doing it yourself. I think for non-portrait photographers, it does a good enough job of speeding up and improving the look of portrait photos. But if you are serious about portraiture, this might not be the best tool for the job. We did find that we felt happier with the results from Luminar AI when we were shooting like landscapes and street photos, but do bear in mind these aren't our areas of expertise. Oh, and by the way, if you do use Lightroom and Photoshop, you can also use Luminar AI as a plugin within them, so that's a very handy feature as well. So moving on to some of the cons. So for those of you who already own Luminar 4, for example, you can't actually migrate your photo catalog from Luminar 4 to Luminar AI. However, you can migrate any saved or purchased looks, which is very useful. I say the main con really is the argument of whether you want to give control to a program over your photo editing. It can take away some of your own creative input, and as we said before, it takes away some of that subtleness that you can do on your own manually. So some people may hear AI and how it does everything for you and love that idea, and some people may completely hate that. So in our opinion, we probably wouldn't use Luminar AI, as we said, for our professional portraiture work, but we definitely see the potential and the merit of it, particularly like I mentioned before, for people who have that need for high quality edits, but don't have the time or interest to learn editing. So that's really who I feel this is aimed for. So we do commend Skylum for their ambition and forward thinking. Is it for everybody? No, not really, but I feel this definitely has a potential for a much wider audience due to its ease of use and non-complexity. For example, my father-in-law is a gas engineer by day, but he loves cameras. He's very much into camera gear and taking photos, but doesn't really have the time to learn about photo editing. So it's not as rewarding and enjoyable for him as the actual process of taking photos. So I feel like these are the kinds of people who it's aimed for rather than seasoned photographers. Now, another con we have to mention is the performance. Now, do bear in mind, we do have a beta copy, and as patches and updates come out, this should be improved, but the performance currently should definitely be mentioned. On the one hand, Luminar AI was very, very stable, and we didn't encounter any major issues with crashes or anything like that, so thumbs up for that. But we did find that general navigation, just loading things up, going through photos and applying some of the templates, it was just a tad slow, not quite as snappy and responsive as we would have liked. We had Luminar AI installed on a 2018 XPS 15 with a 7th gen i7, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and running on a high-speed SSD, which exceeds their recommended requirements. We do expect performance to improve, like we said, with updates and patches, so it's definitely worth keeping this in mind. My personal opinion, bumping up to 32 gigabytes of RAM and having more CPU cores, ideally 6 or 8 rather than 4, should improve performance significantly, as we did hit 100% CPU usage often using Luminar AI. Those are very high-end specs, but it's what I would personally recommend if you want to have a comfortable experience. So how do I summarize? Well, overall, we are really impressed with Luminar AI. You have to commend Skylum once again for, trying to be innovative and generally trying something new. And we do really love their innovation and how this just opens up the barrier for entry for photo editing, which is something that we applaud and encourage. I do think that in itself is worthy of praise, and I think with additional updates and continued support, Luminar AI can definitely grow to become something very, very awesome, and I can see its appeal and value for its intended audience. So it's definitely getting a thumbs up from us. However, if you're already comfortable using Lightroom and Photoshop, then it's probably best to stick to those, unless you can see yourself making use of those AI features. But for everyone else, it's definitely worth your consideration. So once again, if you'd like to purchase this for yourself, it has just been released today. You can use the affiliate link in the description box below, and that will help support this channel, and you'll get some early bird discounts and some bundle discounts, I believe, as well. Stick around to the end of the video if you want to see some more before and after photo edits using Luminar AI as well. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more, and follow us on Facebook and Insta. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section below. And other than that, I guess I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for checking this review out, guys. See you on the next one.